Hey travelers, and welcome back. Today we are diving into the future of sustainable travel in 2025. If you love exploring the world and you want to do it more responsibly, stick around because I have the best eco-friendly tips for you. Your transportation ideas and experiences and destinations just for you. Let's start with how to get around sustainably. In 2025, there are more eco-friendly travel options than ever before. There's electric and hybrid flights. Most of these are only open to shorter local domestic flights. They are not open to international flights, but it cuts emissions drastically. Then trains are back. Think overnight and high-speed trains. This saves you from taking a plane and essentially saves the emissions from the plane. So if you haven't tried train travel yet, now is your chance to do so. There's eco-friendly cruises. The cruise industry is just recently starting to shift into energy with LNG and hybrid electric ships. I have not seen one or been on one, but I cannot wait to see what they're like. There's electric vehicles and public transit. More cities are now offering electric car rentals. They're offering the e-bikes and expanded public transportation to make things easier to get around. So you can ditch your gas guzzler and use a more affordable and eco-friendly option. Up next is where to stay. In 2025, sustainable accommodations are setting new standards for responsible tourism. So there are green hotels and resorts. So look for places that are green key or LEED, meaning they use renewable energy and reduce waste. A lot of times they'll have the little green leaf on them, which essentially means that maybe the maid service isn't going to come in every day and give you new towels. They will wait until you flip your little sign over on the outside of the door that says, please service my room. Then they will come in and change possibly your bed linens, but definitely your towels that are dirty. So that is a better option than having to wash and get new linens every single day. And then there's eco lodges and tiny homes. Think off-the-grid cabins, think sustainable Airbnbs, lodges that blend into nature and probably do composting. There's regenerative retreats. Some destinations go beyond sustainability and actively restore ecosystems by planting trees and plants and support conservation projects. You have to dig a little deeper to find these, but they will be in the hotel website, scroll down to probably at the bottom of the page, and usually there's a place that you can check it out, or they'll have their own tab either on the side or the right. You just got to dig for it. Sometimes it's not up in your face when you go on the initial homepage of the website. So it's not just about where you stay, but it's also about what you do. So here are some ways to explore responsibly. Slow travel and local immersion. Instead of jumping from city to city and quickly hopping around using cars, planes, or trains, stay in one city longer. Get to know the local customs, get to know the local food, get to know the local people, stay longer and connect and support small local businesses. Then there's carbon neutral tours. Many tour companies now offset their emissions to contribute to conservation efforts. And there's also wildlife friendly travel. Always choose ethical wildlife experiences. Do your research, dig into it, and know before you go. And respect the animals when you go and their habitat. So maybe that means no elephant rides. I do know in Brașov, Romania, they have a bear a conservation nature preserve for bears. So be sure to check that out. It's also one of the top things to do while you're there. Now we jump into the carbon offsetting and ethical travel choices. So if you want to make an even bigger impact, here's how you can travel guilt-free. Book carbon neutral flights and hotels that offset emissions. Research it, dig. Usually they'll have the green leaf. It will tell you before you book. Use apps like GoodWings and Responsible Travel for eco-friendly stays and experiences and activities. And buy local and fair trade souvenirs. Stay away from the mass-produced little trinkets and buy things that are made there locally, handmade, and support the people. And last but not least, digital and minimalist travel. Let's travel light and travel smart. Ditch your paper tickets. Go digital and use your mobile boarding passes and e-tickets. We have done that on every travel except for our last one when our app had a glitch and it did not allow us to do that. But usually that's one less thing you have to carry around and one less thing you have to worry about losing, and it makes a better impact on the environment. So pack light. The lighter your suitcases, the lighter that they weigh, the less emissions the plane will produce when flying. And use eco-friendly travel gear. So let's think about reusable water bottles, compostable toiletries, and solar chargers. Just buy things that maybe are biodegradable. Definitely recommend reusable water bottles. It is a great thing. There's even water bottles that have the charcoal stick inside to help clean it. So you can rewash it, and you're drinking even cleaner water with the charcoal inside there. It just helps filter out some of the yucky stuff. So absolutely do that. It's reusable, one-time buy, and it is totally worth it. Especially if you're in Italy, they have the free drinking fountains all over the place to reuse, to refill your water bottles. So especially if you're traveling in Italy, do this. So sustainable travel isn't just a trend. It's the future. It's the realistic, tangible future that many companies have jumped on, and it is just the beginning. We're not going backwards. It's only forward from here. So we can start by thinking just small changes. Maybe it's just a reusable water bottle. Maybe it's your e-tickets. Maybe you're starting to think about, okay, when I book things, is it an eco-friendly hotel that do they offer this? Think about your plane tickets, or instead of a plane ticket and you're traveling through Asia and Europe, switch to an overnight or a high-speed train. So we can all explore the world while protecting it for all of our future generations. So where is your next eco-friendly adventure going to be? Drop your location in the comments section below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get notified on the next adventure and the next video coming out and you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next adventure. Bye.